Hello, good evening to everybody, good afternoon, good morning, depending on wherever you are in the world. It's lovely to have you all here. Myself, Matt here, and Nick Couchman in sunny Oxfordshire. And there he is. Yes, it's all working. Technology is working for us tonight. And I can see all your lovely comments. Some of you very local to me. I can see Sarah's already on the Prosecco in Bath. Timsbury, just down the road. But we've also got people in Florida, New York, Canada, south of France, Sweden and Swansea. Sweden and Swansea, very close in the alphabet, but not necessarily physically in the world. What's the weather like where you are, Mr. Couchman, at the moment?
Well, I'm actually in Cambridgeshire, not Oxfordshire, but it's an
Oh,
easy mistake to make.
sorry. Yeah,
Weather's lovely.
it
It's
is, isn't it?
yeah.
Absolutely.
Looking out my window, it's sunny, and were I not doing this, I'd probably be outside having a nice gin and tonic.
But you're looking forward to this, though, aren't you? This,
Absolutely looking forward to this.
this is going to be
And the
exciting.
technology, my end, is actually working.
Yep.
So that means if there's any questions from anybody, I can actually see them.
Ooh, this is very exciting, very exciting. So this evening, the plan is, if you're all here, yes, I can see you all coming, still chatting in there. The plan is in about few minutes, about 5 minutes, we are going to do a warm up, and we shall do some warming up and sing a song, and then we will float off on our virtual gondolas, and we shall go to Venice, and you'll have about a minute between where we float off to make sure you've got your score ready and everything ready, where you'll see some lovely pictures of Venice before the concert actually starts. So you get on your gondola, you'll get through Venice, and then we'll start conducting and singing, which will be fabulous. We get to hear Crispian plays trumpet, we've got the organ, we've got our soloists, so we're all ready to go, ready for a good evening. So at the end of the evening, if you'd like to hang around for a little bit more chat and a quick sort of well done and slap on the back, it will be fantastic. It'd be very nice to have you here. And so that will help at the end of the concert, after the titles have gone up of all the different people that have been involved in the concert. So that's very exciting. But before we do the warm-up, just to remind you of some of the things coming up in the future as well. What have we got, Mr. Couchman? What's our first thing on the list?
Well, the very first thing on the list, of course, is Darufle Requiem. And it's not too late to sign up for that. That starts on the 24th with an introductory session and a bit of a first look at this glorious Gregorian chant music. And then the following week, the sectional rehearsals start in earnest. And then, about a month after that, we've got Brahms. We've got a little bit more time with Brahms, which I'm looking forward to hugely. It was the first serious choral piece I sang at university. So
Wow.
that's going to be special. But before that, Darufle starts on the 24th, which is
Tuesday.
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 Absolutely, Tuesday.
Tuesday at 11 o'clock English time. And that'll be an introduction. We'll do a bit of sightseeing and sing through it. And it's like a bath of music. Not bath as in place, but you just swim in the music, don't you? It's just washes over you. It's glorious.
Absolutely.
Compared to the Rutter that we've just done, and this Vivaldi that's very sort of brightly and sprightly, this is like soporific, if that's a word, I don't know. So yeah.
Okay, well, I've just been put straight. Of course, it starts on the 27th. Tuesday is the 27th for Darufle. And lovely Nina has reminded me that the gondolier in Venice refused to sing to us. Well, we had our revenge because the gondolier turned around and said, well, okay, you sing. And we did. We sang Locus Iste in the gondola and attracted lots of attention, lots of interest.
Fantastic. Excellent. And of course, we fingers, toes, everything crossed for October when we go to Venice as well.
Absolutely. Everything crossed. October, real Venice with real Crispian Steel Perkins. It's in fact the church we're going to see in virtual Venice is the church we're going to sing in, and we're going to sing the same Gloria and a couple of other little pieces.
Yeah.
We've been going there for years. It's going to be wonderful.
Lovely. And there is a waiting list for sopranos and altos, a short one?
It's a very short waiting list for sopranos and altos, and there are still places for basses and tenors.
Right.
Was ever thus.
Yes, of course. I mean, welcome to choir world. Yes, that's very good. Yes, everything's crossed for that, definitely. And yes, I think we're doing 36. Right, we ought to get on with our warm up very shortly. Otherwise, we'll not have time for that. So yes, and don't forget, yes, I'll be there as well. Real, as Sarah says. Yes, real Matt with real legs and everything, top to bottom. I'll be there and looking very much forward to that. It's going to be the highlight of the year, I think, that one. So, where are we? So that'll be Tuesday. I'll see you next for Duruflé. But shall we get on and do some warming up? Should we say goodbye to Nick? It's like saying goodbye to Nick before he presses his button. I'm going to make him disappear off your screen, and then so see you later, Nick. Another time. Thank you very much for having you.
Yeah.
And now that's Nick disappeared, and we are going to do some warming up. So make sure you've got your score ready to be singing along with. Maybe some water, maybe your glass of Prosecco or wine. And before we do some actual pitch singing, yes, let's do some of our sirening, which is the thing that goes up and down, just warms up with our humming. So, with me, in your own pitch, up and down. This is the weird bit that everyone goes, oh, what's that going on? That funny noise. Sirening. Here we go. And a bit of a one of those. Very good. So we're going to hum and we're going to go down. 2, 3, 4. One more. That's just a dirge from me. Going up. 2, 3, 4. Some of those altos and basses probably like going, whoa, that's a bit high. Very good. We're just going to sing through in the last 4 minutes before we go live to our concert. we're going to sing one of the songs that I taught you last time in the Tutti, one of my favourite ones. That's almost a month ago. A month we've not seen each other. So we're going to go over to this little gospel number, which is the marvellous, 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 marvellous song. And I'm just going to remind you of each line before we go with it all together. And we're going to start at the bottom on line 4, which is the low one, and it works higher and higher. If you can sight read, that'd be great. If you can remember it, that'd be good. If you're just tuning in for the concert, join in with me. Bottom line, line 4. He has done marvellous things. Praise the Lord. It's nice and low, and that should be warming you up. Okay, and the second one, line 3, has got the little rests in it, which goes 1, 2, 3. Marvellous, 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 marvellous He. Praise the Lord. So that's sort of in a more reasonably easy bit of voice. Then number 2 is the one with the staccato marks on it. So we go, He has done marvellous, He has done marvellous, He. Praise the Lord. So that's the short one. And then the line on the top is the very, very, very legato line, the really, really smooth one, which goes, He's done marvellous, He's done marvellous, praise the Lord. So you can sing along with Matt, any one of those 4. We build it up from the bottom. We do, Matt sings number 1, and then there's number 2 Matt that comes in, and then 3, and then 4, and then we take it up a key, and we take it up a key, and we take it up a key, and on the final time round we go to the second time bar that's marked there, and that goes 1, praise 1, the Lord, and jazz hands. If you get lost, just pick one of those lines and sing it lots of times. And if on like the 3rd or 4th time you're getting a bit bored of that, try doing a little bit of improvisation in a Vivaldi-esque form. That'd be lovely, with a couple of lower and upper mordants. That's my challenge to you. So here's done marvellous. All together, I'll be ready. Line 4. Ready? 1. He has done marvellous things. Praise the Lord. Line 3. Marvellous, 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 marvellous He. Praise the Lord. Line 2. Marvellous, 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 marvellous He. Praise the Lord. 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 Get on gondolas. Marvellous, 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 marvellous He. Praise the Lord. Brilliant. Right. Okie dokie. Yes, you may have noticed we have a slightly different time zone here in Coombe Down, Bath. The moon is up and we're going to slide over in our gondolas over to virtual Venice and have our sing through of Vivaldi's Gloria with all of you that have sent in your recordings. It sounds fabulous. I hope you're ready and I hope you enjoy it. Sing loudly, and if you hear any things that you particularly think, wow, that was great, pop a little comment in the chat as well. But let's just sing up and enjoy. I hope you enjoy. Over to getting into our gondolas. Wow, wasn't that fabulous? I still can't quite get over how that all comes together. It's isn't it bonkers? How all of those mobile phones across all the world and everyone's singing at different times all collaborates to produce something that sounded so wonderful. Thank you to you for singing and being patient with the technology, because I know it's not the same obviously as singing naturally, but big thank yous to Connor and for Michael for putting the videos together as well. All of that is just so lovely, and reading your comments, and it was fantastic. Lovely soloists, and Crispian, of course, yes. A big shout out to the sound engineers. There's a long list of them. Michael P, lovely, thank you. Connor, Matthew, Isaac, Jake, Kai, Jamison and Ian. Look at them all. Yeah, I mean, my job at the end is sort of not, they're the ones who really put it all together, and you at home singing. So fantastic. And it's great to see some pictures as well, wasn't it? Some video of where we're going. Yes. And it's really good to sing along with all those people. Who's that? Someone's going to do it live on the 24th of July in Winchester. So that will be very exciting. And while we're talking about live stuff, just as a little taster, Nick and I are working on something for the first weekend in July, a live event in Bath. But we haven't got any details to tell you about it yet. So just keep an eye out on it. Watch out for your emails. That will be very exciting to finally get in front of people. I'm glad this has kept you going, Sandy. And it's been a month since you've done it, and suddenly it all comes together like that, and it's quite incredible, isn't it? So the next time we will meet, hopefully some of you will be in the Duruflé, which is on Tuesday. And this will be, on the Tuesday, will be a session where we're just introducing you to it, introducing some of the new people who will be coming, who will have never done this before, to how the technology works. It's 11 o'clock UK time, and will last for just over an hour. And we'll be able to answer questions and all that sort of thing, how it works. And then we'll have, hopefully, well, no, not hopefully, we will have something just as gorgeous as what you've just seen and heard for the Duruflé, which will then be, there'll be a concert. I assume that will be, I think that's the end, beginning of June. But the rehearsal schedule is just having its final tick off tomorrow morning, so it'll be sent out. And the schedule for the Duruflé will be the same as Vivaldi, 1-2 page document, the PDF with all the links in it. So all that information has got to go in there, and it's got to be double checked and triple checked to make sure it all works, because it is the vital. It's the linchpin, isn't it? It's the thing that holds everything together. You know, normal rehearsal schedule, oh, it's a little piece of paper that goes on the fridge. But now that schedule is really, really important. So that will come out, as Sarah Foster says. Yeah, coming out tomorrow. Yes. So keep your eyes out for a real life Matt in Bath sing. And we're really hoping to make that a really fun, enjoyable sing of just lots of different pieces that you haven't sung for over a year at least, because none of us have as a group. So we're trying to make it, just putting a program together and putting the details together, so that we're coming out soon. Duruflé on Tuesday, and then Brahms, then possibly July in the Bath with me, and then October in Venice. And I am literally crossing everything to make that happen. So I'm glad you've all enjoyed it. Good job. Well done for singing. It was a fantastic sound, wasn't it? How that all comes together. I'm going to disappear. I've got another concert tomorrow night. Oh no, it's busy concert tough. So I might see some of you there. And I'll see you definitely on Tuesday if you're coming for the Duruflé. And remember, this link that you've got, you can always go back to it anytime. It will be there. And you can watch it again, perhaps sing along with it or not sing along with it, depending on what you've just done this evening. Look at that. The Bath mat is out. Yes. So that will be very exciting. I will cheers you with my glass of wine that's left. Cheers. Thank you very much for all your singing, for your smiling and your continued support in these tricky times. But it's fantastic. We're all getting slowly back to it. Things are coming together. So I'm going to leave you. You can still carry on for a little bit longer and chat, but I'm going to finish this wine and stop rabbiting and leave you to chat. Thank you very much. Good evening.